Here is an example problem for number 11 from test corrections, and we're going to be using distributive property in solving for the variable, which in this case is y. I like to start mine off by splitting my equations, even though I have a little bit of work to do. So right here you can see the 7 is touching these parentheses, which means you need to use distributive property. Distributive property means you're just multiplying everything on the outside by everything on the inside. Same on this side. Those are the same things. Have to do it twice. So I start with 7 times y. Gives me 7y. My y is gone. I've already taken care of that. Now I have to do 7 times a positive 5. It gives me a positive 35. So I've got that taken care of. I've expanded it. Now I need to do the other side. I have 4 times y gives me 4y. That's gone. Now I'm left here with a negative 1. So 4 times negative 1 is a negative 4. So I can write it like minus 4. Those are the same things. I'm going to get my like terms together. So I start with 7y. And 4y is a like term with 7y because they have the same variable to the same power. Next, I look at positive 35 and then a negative 4. So I have 2 sets of like terms. I like to start with my variables. And I like to move the smallest variable number, which in this case is this 4y right here. So since it's a positive 4y, if I want to move it to the other side and cancel it out, I have to subtract. So I'm always just going to subtract the entire term so I can move it. If you just subtract y from over here, it's not going to cancel out. So I have 7y minus 4y, just 3y, plus the 35, because I haven't used it yet, is equal to, the only thing left on the right side is the negative 4. So I can do this again and start with my like terms. I have 3y. It's all by itself because nothing else has a variable. Then I have positive 35, negative 4. So since I have 2 blues, which are like terms, I got to get those together first. I cannot start with the negative 4. I can't move that to the other side because then my right side is blank. So instead I'm going to move the positive 35. Since it's plus 35 or positive, I need to subtract it. So I subtract a 35 from both sides. Now on my left side, they cancel to 0. I'm left with 3y equals. Now if I have negative 4 minus a 35, it's kind of like adding them together, but they're negative. So I get negative 39. If I look at my like terms, I have 3y. It's the only one with a variable. Negative 39 is my only constant. So now it's time to either do multiplication or division. Since 3 and y are already being multiplied together, I divide both sides, and I always divide by the number that's touching the variable, which in this case is 3. My 3's cancel. I'm left with y equals, now I need to do negative 39 divided by 3, which gives me a negative 13.